breakdown and prediction number 114 right here on the RT Boxing Show. I am your host, Mr. A. Tomorrow, talking about that ESPN Plus card. Headliner Jerwin Ancajas, the IBF super flyweight champion, taking on the #1 contender Jonas Sultan. It's gonna be a good fight. Filipino taking on another Pinoy. I guess if you want to say the veteran taking on the youngster, even though I would say Jerwin is just now hitting his stride. They're both 26 years old. Jerwin has the ring experience, at 171 rounds to 101 rounds for Jonas. But again, Jonas is the #1 contender. He's 14-3 with 9 KOs, so he's got a 53 knockout ratio. Jerwin, 29-1-1, 20 KOs. He got a 65, so pretty good pop in there. He got a southpaw orthodox, southpaw being Jerwin. To me, it looks like Jonas delivers his punches harder. Like I said, they're 171 ring experience to 101 rounds for the lower being Jonas. Both 26 years old. Couldn't find Jonas's reach, but I think he has shorter. I think he has the shorter length just from watching his fights. Jerwin is a 66.5-inch reach, and he's got a 2-inch height advantage at 5'6" to 5'4". Now, this is going to be. It should be a good fight. It should be a good fight for about 5 rounds, and then I think after 5 rounds, I think Jerwin should be able to pull away. Because when it comes to the breakdown of these fighters, I believe Jerwin has the better legs of the two. I think he has better. He uses them better for ring generalship. Uses the distance, control distance, because Jerwin is getting really good with that jab of his, and it's all about control, using his legs to keep that distance. And he hit you, spin it off to a hook, and he'll spin out. So I think he has pretty good feet work, and leg movement. While Jonas, even though he has the power, he sometimes seems to throw himself off balance with his leg work. He comes into a little too sloppy with his power sometimes to me. Whether it's just double jabbing, he'll just come swinging in hard with his hooks. So I think the footwork and the leg movement, I'm going with Jerwin. Defensively, I'm going with Jerwin as well. Like I said, I think his legs, he's slipping punches. While Jonas, as right now at 14-3, a 101, he still seems like he kind of relies on the power and just comes in at you. He doesn't seem to be too evasive when he's in the distance. I think he's gonna be there for the jab. Now it's gonna be interesting, and offensively, I'm going with Jerwin. Even though I like Jonas, I see some good potential. He doubles up on the jab. He comes in with the hooks, but his hooks right now are just too wide. But he doesn't just hook himself in. He does. He needs to do it more. He jabs himself in, even a double jab, and then he starts hooking. But once in a while, he'll just wowed out from the distance, trying to hook himself in, and he throws himself off balance a lot. So I like Jerwin across the board, and offensively, I think he has a nice, crisp, a fight controlling jab. It's not just a range finding jab; it's a control the fight jab. He doubles from the jab to a hook downstairs to the hook upstairs with his. I like that. Like I said, even though he has a higher knockout ratio at 65 to Jonas's 53, I believe Jonas delivers a harder punch. I just think the accuracy, the technique and over a time, Jerwin breaks people down with his power. Like that punch for punch, I think Jonas delivers a harder punch. That's just from the eyeball test. But I'm leaning with on this prediction. I'm going to go with a Jerwin. Like I said, I think he's going to be picking them apart. First 3 rounds, I think it's going to be pretty tough, pretty good. Around 5 and 6, I think he's going to really set himself apart. And I won't be surprised if he finishes Johannes in around 9. I don't, I think he's going to be a TKO. I think he's just going to, Jonas is going to be overreaching, trying to land that power shot. And Jerwin's going to be hitting, and escaping off to the side, getting angles on him with those body shots. Because I said, when he's be leaning with those hooks and stuff, I think Jerwin's going to get some body shots on him, and then eventually get him to drop his hands and just get a good flurry on him, and the referee might stop it. I'm saying Jerwin Ancajas, still IBF super flyweight champion, in a tough fight for the first 5-6 rounds, and then he'll pull away and show his championship level over the #1 contender, Jonas Sultan. It should be a good scrap between the Pinoys here. Double RT Boxing. I'm your host, Mr. A. Thumbs up and thank you for your time and support.